is King Day. And so every year we try to celebrate King Day at least one Sunday out of January. His birthday is tomorrow, the 16th. And so over in Matthew 26 and 52, Peter pulled his sword out and started physically fighting the soldiers. He even cut one of the guy's ear off. But Jesus stopped him and said, all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. Jesus knew that destructive means will only lead to our own destruction. So he stopped Peter. And that's the type of man that Martin Luther King was. Good morning, my brother James Jones. God bless you this morning. Good to see you. And my cousin Sharon, God bless you. Good to see you this morning. Those are the kind of means that Jesus used, and Dr. King followed Jesus. That's why Dr. King always used nonviolent means, just like Jesus. He knew that love is the only force that's capable of transforming an enemy to a friend. We need to discipline ourselves like Jesus and Dr. King and be prepared to follow God's plan. It's a plan that may not be popular. It may make you look weak. It even may lead to your death. But God's plan always wins in the end. God is all about love. God is all about nonviolent means. In Jesus, in his teaching his disciples, that's all he did, was taught them about nonviolent means. When somebody smite you on your cheek, he said, turn the other. Nonviolent. He said, don't render evil for evil. That's nonviolence. Good morning to my Auntie Mary. God bless you. Good to see you this morning. And so that's what Dr. King was all about, nonviolent. Even some of his own people, I'm talking about black people, turned on him, got him in trouble, lied on him. It was a black woman that stabbed him, tried to kill him when he was at a book signing. The enemy is real. That enemy ain't just white. It ain't just black. But it's the devil. That same enemy that was back then is the same enemy now. And that's why the Word of God said we fight not against flesh and blood. There's an enemy that's deeper than flesh and blood. That's why sometimes some white people are a better friend to us than our own black people. That's why Jesus said that a man's foes are those of his own household. That means your own enemy sometimes is your own black sister and brother. So this thing is deeper than flesh. Good morning to my cousin. God bless you this morning. Good to see you. And so that's why Jesus, Dr. King, and all of us should be about nonviolence. That's what Jesus taught his disciples, nonviolence. When they smite one cheek, turn the other. When they say walk a mile, you walk 2 miles. When they want to take your coat, you give them your cloak also. He's all about giving, not rendering evil for evil. That's what Jesus was all about. Non-violence. Love is able to transform enemies into friends. That's why Jesus said, love your enemy, because he knew the transforming power of the enemy. Your enemy is not the enemy. The enemy is not flesh. That's why he said love your enemy, because flesh, somebody you looking at because they of a different race, because they not part of your family, that ain't your enemy. Sometimes they your better friend to you than your own family. That's why he said love your enemy, because we don't know who the true enemy is. It's a spirit. It's not flesh. So he went on and told them, do good to them that hate you. That's nonviolence. Bless them that curse you. That's nonviolence. Pray for them that persecute you. That's nonviolence. That's what Jesus was all about. And that's who Dr. King followed. And so we're celebrating Dr. King this weekend and tomorrow on King Day. So be sure to come out and join us today. You can come on out to the building, Mr. Jones. You know where we at. All my cousin, come on out to the building. Or you can join us on Facebook, 12 noon. We'll be right here on Facebook at 12 noon. Come on out and join us today. Have a blessed day. Remember, trust the process and seek to keep God first.